Hi guys, long time no see. Sorry I disappeared again. But as you can see, I have lots of really good news to share. So I was gonna do like a very simple get ready with me while I update you guys on my life, my health, my sobriety, and many more things. So yeah, let's get into it. I didn't expect to be this smiley, but hello. So I'm sorry I disappeared on you guys again, but this time I actually feel like I waited until I could come back for good before I came back because I didn't want to keep apologizing to you guys for disappearing, which as you can see in my last video, that's literally the title. So yeah, I wanted to switch things up and make sure that I could be consistent before I come back on so that every video isn't just me being like, sorry, whatever. But I basically got sober. I don't know what happened even, like, it's been, I think 80 days. I think today might be day 80. But basically I was just like really determined to change the way that I was living, and I just started feeling like really sick of my own bullshit and habits. So I was like, let me see what I can do. I tried to do a 75 hard. God, I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever because I haven't. But I tried to do a 75 hard and I did more like a 75 soft, and that was right before, I don't even know. I don't want to get it wrong. And if you guys are looking at my old videos, you know, but it was like a few months ago, like before Halloween, I think. And then I kind of just fell off the fucking map for October because I go pretty hard every year in October. I don't think I'm going to be going that hard anymore because I just don't want to be like, I don't want to get sucked back into like damn near alcoholism if that's what that was. But yeah. So I don't know. Sorry, this is kind of all over the place. My goal with alcohol isn't to be like fully sober. Like I've said before, I do want to be able to like have a glass of champagne for New Year's or whatever else. I just wanted to stop drinking like a case of White Claw and a small Fireball to myself every night in my apartment. And I've definitely not been doing that. So that's great. It's exciting to be in a place in my life where I don't feel like I have to drink myself into a blackout to fall asleep. Yeah. I'm just so grateful to not be in that position anymore. So I'm not doing that. I want to be completely transparent with you guys though. I was on like day 40 something or whatever around New Year's, and I had told myself like, oh, I think I would like to have a glass of champagne tonight. So if you see on my TikTok, I at one point am like holding a glass of champagne. Well, this might end up on my TikTok too, but if you see on my TikTok feed for New Year's, I have a glass of champagne. I open the bottle and I go, Happy New Year's, and I like try to take a little sip. That is literally like all I had of that glass of champagne that night because it was like disgusting. And I'm realizing how much I really don't like alcohol. Like I almost had to force myself to take a second or third sip, and they were like, I'm taking these little sips and going, oh, I hate this every time. So finally I just put the glass down and told my friend, I was like, I don't think I want that. And there was a bunch of people around that were like picking up the glasses and like drinking from them. So I was like, someone can just have mine. And someone did. It literally was like 30 seconds before somebody swooped my glass and was off with it back into the hotel drinking it. So it's not like it got wasted or left out. But yeah, I didn't want it. And with how sick I've been, it kind of makes sense too that I didn't even feel like good about like drinking it. So I am hoping that when I start to feel better that I will still feel this way about drinking. Like it's just kind of a icky thing to be partaking in, not like for everyone, but for me personally, like it just doesn't feel great anymore. And I had, quite a long time. I'm 31 now. Like I had plenty of time to drink and enjoy it. And I think it's something that I've grown away from, that I'm growing out of. And I could still see myself again for New Year's, for a birthday, for a friend's birthday, having a glass of something to celebrate, but I just don't want it to be part of my everyday life. I don't even want it to be like an every weekend thing. I think it's just too all-consuming, if we're being completely honest. Like, my focus in the future is going to be fully about my health, and I just don't think that alcohol has any place really in that. There's no like routine with alcohol that's healthy necessarily. Like, it's just going to be bad for you always. So I feel like I'm just going to limit it to as minimal as I possibly can without feeling like I'm missing out on life events. Like, for example, I went to a holiday party in December that I've been waiting to go to for years, and I was really excited to finally get the invite and to go, and it was insane. It was amazing. But there was this big karaoke thing going on, like on a stage. Probably the coolest karaoke I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And normally, you cannot keep me away from karaoke. Like, I am up there 2-3 times a night. I will get up as many times as they'll let me sign up and sing. Usually, because I used to drink all the time, so it was like really easy for me to do. But I went to this holiday party, and because it was like newer or like earlier in my sobriety journey, I was like, I don't know if I want to risk it tonight having a glass of champagne because it's just so soon, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna want 5 more once I get a sip. So I didn't have anything, and then I didn't end up getting up and singing karaoke because I didn't have like the liquid courage to do it, which I think I should be able to get up on a stage and sing sober if that's something that I want to pursue in the future, which it is. I do want to work on singing. So if I'm going to be able to do that as a career at some point, I know I have to be able to get on a stage and, you know, not be afraid without liquid courage, because you're not going to go out on like SNL or something and be drunk because you're nervous. Like, that would be a nightmare. And I would hate to have to use alcohol as an anxiety coping mechanism for the rest of my life. So I do need to figure out a way around that. But for things as simple and lighthearted as having a glass of champagne at a holiday party so that you have the guts to get on stage and sing a song, I think that is acceptable in my life. I think we'll see. We shall see, because who knows how I'm going to navigate this in the next year. I have high hopes for myself, but again, I don't want to push it. So I'm just thinking, like, yeah, I'm a little sad that I didn't drink at the holiday party, just because I would have loved to have gotten up and sang. But I'm going to work on my stage presence, and I'm also going to next time just allow myself the 1 glass of something if it'll help me sing a song and get a video out of it, of course, as long as I feel comfortable not going into, like, I don't know, full-blown, like, abusing it again. So there's that. I forgot that I was supposed to be getting ready and just started staring at you guys for, I don't know, over 5 minutes. But the other thing that's going on is, and I want to be vague, so forgive me if I say this kind of slowly because I'm trying to find the proper words. Like, I've avoided making this video for a minute because I didn't want to misword it. But basically, I got the update that I've been waiting all these years for with my health. And if you've been following along, you know that I bleed every single day, and I have for years. I like fucked up this eyelash. I've bled every single day for years, and that's resulted in me having a migraine nonstop for years, which has been debilitating to the point where I haven't been able to work. I have a hard time even feeding myself. I can hardly run just the couple errands that I need to run in order to manage my migraine, like getting my sumatriptan from CVS or getting my Aimovig. Like, it's all really difficult for me. So it's just been shit. It's been an absolute nightmare. But I do think that the universe kind of knocked me on my ass for a little bit to, I don't know, like teach me a lesson almost. Like, I really do think that I wasn't like grateful enough for my life and my privilege and my just everything that I have to be grateful for. Like, I have so much to be grateful for. And I used to like want to off the planet, you know? And I feel like the universe was like, girl, are you fucking kidding me? Like, your life is really good. And I just couldn't see it. I think because of all the trauma that I'd been through, my brain was kind of just like, F this. Like, let's just fucking on to the next life, you know? Thinking maybe because I believe in reincarnation, I was like, maybe the next life will be easier. But I realize now that it won't be, and I will have to go through I'm sure, similar struggles, because when I really look at my lot in life, at my, I don't know if it's my lot in life. I should look up the meaning of that. But when I look at my life and what's been given to me, like, I understand that, yes, I went through absolute hell. Like, things that people should never have to suffer through, I went through. And so many people have gone through horrible things that no one should ever have to go through. Like, it doesn't make me special necessarily, but I have so much to be grateful for too. And with just the state of the world and stuff, it's like, wow, I can't imagine ever being ungrateful again, just for like freedom, peace, my ability to do what I want, say what I want, wear what I want. The fact that I don't have to struggle for food or water or shelter. I am so grateful. Like, I could cry, honestly, for everything that I have. I am beyond privileged, and the fact that I ever took that for granted actually like makes me hate my old self. Sorry, I like don't really talk about it a lot, but I didn't like the girl who I was in the pink apartment, and I felt like I like was this like maximalist, like fake bitch, and I don't know, like I hope people see now that I just like don't feel that way or like act that way. And like I feel bad that I ever made people feel like they were less than because of what I had, or like the things that I flaunted in people's faces when like I was like in debt. Like I like couldn't afford my own life, so I don't know why I was like acting like that. But anyway, sorry, I'm very teary-eyed because I'm hormonal as fuck. Because let me get back on fucking wow, your girl. I'm trying so hard to keep this on the rails, and it's like very hard for me. I hope that this is like tolerable to watch and or listen to. But anyways, I'm hormonal as fuck because I need my uterus removed, and that's been the root of all of my problems with the bleeding and everything else, the headache, migraine I've had since October, from Halloween night 2021 till this current moment. Like it hurts right now, even with my medication. I've had a migraine. I haven't even taken the time to think about how many things I've missed out on, how much life I haven't lived because of it. I've just been trying to get through it. And I feel like once I get through it, I can like reminisce. But the good news is I finally got my fucking surgery date. And it's soon. So I get to live a life soon. And I'm so fucking excited, you guys. So I didn't want to tell you earlier because I'm like worried about like fucking something up, but I think I can tell you that I have a surgery date soon. And I'm expected to fully recover after the surgery and be able to like get a job and have a life and make friends and go on dates and not be bleeding, so I could actually like hook up with somebody if I wanted to for the first time in years. I can't even fathom what my life is gonna look like after this if I really do get to be healthy. God damn, I was supposed to be putting mascara on and I like can't. I'm so excited, you guys. So I'm sorry that it took me this long to like update you, but basically things are going fucking wonderful, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm gonna try to stick to like not drinking very often at all, and just working on obviously like my TikToks and my YouTube channel. I still am gonna be bedridden for like a while. Like it's not right away, so I'm not gonna be able to like get up and do all the things that I just talked about for like another month or two. Like it's gonna be a while. So I'm still gonna have to just be like kind of chilling, scraping by, trying to like figure shit out, but things are looking up finally, and I can't stop smiling because I'm so fucking excited about the life I'm about to be able to like live. I mean, I've suffered through the last few years of just being miserable and being in pain all the time, and I still was able to find some joy in it. So I just can't even imagine what things are gonna look like for me now. God, I need to stop doing this smack thing. I feel like Tara Yummy. I swear, I did it again. I swear I didn't used to do that, and then she did it, and I was like, I never do that, and then I started doing it. Girl. But anyways, I'm, yeah, thrilled, excited, so grateful for my surgeon, so grateful for my mom for coming to help me get this all put together. My mom drove 12 hours each way from Colorado just to come up here and help me get this all scheduled. My mom spends so many hours on hold with the doctor's office, just trying to make sure everything is okay, getting them my paperwork transferred, making sure all my appointments are set up, making sure they have my blood draws and all of the correct information so that we can move forward as quickly as possible. So thank you, Mom. I'm so fucking excited, you guys. So excited. I don't know if I've told you guys this yet, but I do plan on making music, like probably this year. So if you start seeing some singing videos and stuff, please hype them up. Please let me know what you want me to sing in the comments. I'm definitely in the point of, I'm in the very, very beginning of like doing music. I've wanted to do this my whole life. It has been my ultimate life goal, but I never really wanted to start because I was in like such a negative space in my head that I felt like there was nothing that I could write that would be positive to share with the world. It was very much dark and sad, and I just didn't really want that to be my vibe. Although I do like really chill music, like I love The Weeknd, I love Lana Del Rey, I love Billie Eilish, so that is kind of my vibe. I just didn't want it to be like overwhelmingly only sad. So now that I'm in a headspace where I do feel a little bit better about life, I think I could absolutely make some music that could help some people get through some shit, and I'm really excited to start making it. So I do think that while I'm bedridden for the next couple months before surgery, I'm going to write some music and put out some covers, and I hope that you guys like them and that they don't drive you crazy. I think I am gonna start posting them on my Madison Sings account just so that I don't like bother everybody on my main, but I do want to eventually move some singing videos over to my main if I can. We'll see how it goes. They haven't gotten the best views yet because I've been like, I don't know, not filming them correctly. I don't know how to explain it without boring you guys stuff, but just not filming them in a way that would make them do better. So that's on me, really. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make some better singing content so you guys don't hate it and it's not like torture to watch and have in your feed. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for the future. I know you guys have never seen me this happy because I haven't been this happy maybe ever. This is like the first time in my life that I'm gonna have a chance to do things without a million fucking obstacles in my path, without, you know, I can't, it sucks because I have to be like so non-specific, but things from like way back in my past that were like hard, like in my hometown, like I ran away from that place for a reason. Like I was running, you know, from something. And I feel like I've always been running from something, not something that I've done, but more or less from like harm. And this is the first time in my life where I feel safe and capable and healthy and mentally almost stable enough to actually do things and grow and not just be constantly wishing I were not alive, really. I mean, I have never been in a place in my life where I've been so well set up for success. And now I can finally try and move forward and make choices that are good for my soul and just progress in life in general. And I'm so excited that you guys get to join me on this journey. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Drop a comment if you have any questions that you want me to answer. And I'll see you guys really soon. I hope you like this video. I love you all. Bye.